So the biggest problem that I see today is when we are treating depression the same in guys and girls. So here's what I mean. When a girl or female in general is depressed, we treat her with love. We try to make her involved. We try to show that we care about her. And that is exactly how you're going to deal with them. But why is it that we are trying to make it the same for men? Why is this the same system to treat depression in guys? Guys don't need more love. Guys don't need more care. It's true, we do. But a man is depressed because he doesn't feel capable or powerful. I want you to pay very close attention to that. A man does not feel capable and powerful. That's when he becomes depressed. So, the easiest way to fix this is to start working out. Seriously. This is where it all goes back to. If you are not in good shape, there is a very high chance that you, my friend, are gonna suffer from some form of depression. And I don't mean depression as in the clinical sense of it. Clinical depression and psychological depression, they're pretty different. Clinical depression is dealt with prescriptions, with medications. Psychological depressions are often treated with therapy. Both have a few correlations. However, you can see an immense amount of difference simply by dialing in on your physical training. Which is why I am such a firm believer in the fact that your physical health as a man, is more important than your mental health. Because as men, we want to feel capable and powerful. And I don't mean being capable or powerful in the negative sense of it. Yes, someone watching this video might think, oh, men are depressed simply because they cannot abuse or control. And it's true, some people might have that motive. But being capable and powerful also has positive connotations. Being capable and powerful means you protect your family, you protect your friends, you protect your dignity. And if you can't do that, you are going to be depressed. It is a very depressing thing to have, to not be able to protect, to not be capable, to not be powerful. Look, I am not a clinical psychologist, I'm not a psychiatrist. However, what I have noticed, and there are countless studies backing this, your physical health is a very strong indicator of your mental health. Going to the gym will do more for your mental health than trying to think your way out of this problem that you're currently facing. So start working on your body first and then watch the results follow. This isn't some bro science. This is actually backed by tons of studies. Lots of anecdotes as well. And which is what I'm going to get to right now. I've never really suffered from depression in the clinical sense of it or the psychotherapeutic sense of it. I've never really suffered depression, but yes, there are times where I did feel down. And that's not because I felt less loved or I felt less involved in society. Obviously, that does play a role. But it was simply because of the fact that I didn't feel as competent. I wasn't as powerful that I should have been. Right? There's this quote that says, it is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength that his body is capable of. And this is exactly why it's important to be hitting the gym to take care of your physical appearance and health overall. That is when things started changing for me. When I started becoming more active, when I started getting into the gym, when I transformed my body. I was always a sports guy. I was always big into football. But there were times in my life where I put that to the side. I started living in my room more. And I know it kind of sounds ironic because most of my videos are filmed in the room. But trust me, guys, I do step outside, I do touch grass, I do get some sunlight, I do go to the gym, I do go on runs, and that has done wonders for me. So if you're currently suffering from any form of mental health problems, or if you find yourself being at the back end of something that is troubling you in the head, my dear brother, you should start prioritizing your physical fitness and stick to it for at least 6 months. I'm not asking you for more. I'm not asking you 2, 3 years. Just 6 months, and your life will change. And this is a guarantee from me. If you do not get those results 6 months in, you can make a legal claim against me. And that's how sure I am that you will absolutely be changing your life.